think the first thing that we need to say about this is it's not an unboxing review of the AKASO Brave 6 Plus. It's actually, I've used it and it's a fantastic product review. And I'll go through what you get with it, how you use it, and you'll also see some of the clips that I've taken with it. But for just over £100, I found it to be absolutely fantastic. In fact, the only thing that would have made it better would have been a screen on the front. But again, you pay for what you get. So let's go through it. Some of the accessories that you get with it. You get a charging plate there, and that's for the 2 batteries that come with it. Now, obviously, they just pop in like so, and you've got a USB-C connector there. I'll be honest, this isn't something that I use. What I tend to do is I just I use the USB charging port that's actually on the camera itself. So much easier, and it really does charge quickly. Get both batteries done. I just find this is something that you need to carry around, but I'm sure it will come in useful for some people. So I'll move that out of the way. You get the waterproof case, which really did come in useful, and obviously that just unhinges like that. Open it up. The camera fits inside nice and snug, and then you close it back up. Move that. This is something that I use quite regularly, and the camera just fits in nice and easy, like so. And then you've got your tripod mount there, or your mount for anything else that you want to use it for. You've also got one on the top as well. You also get this watch and watch strap with it, or should I say a remote control and wrist strap with it. To start filming video, you just press this one, light comes on there and it starts filming. Or to take a picture, you just press that one. Now, I haven't used this one with the AKASO. I've used this one on about a 2-year-old model that I've got. It is useful if you're doing remote shots. So for example, if the camera's away from you, maybe on a tripod, and you're taking pictures of yourself that way, it's so much easier just to press this. But I've always found that, especially in bright light, it's difficult to see whether it's actually taking the video or photo. So I tend to stay away from that. If you use the voice control or the remote control like that, you can actually hear it make a noise when it's starting to take a picture. So that comes in useful. You get a number of other devices as well. And here's a picture of the full package. All right, we'll move those and we'll look at the device in a bit more detail. So, the AKASO Brave 6 Plus. I'll be honest, it's absolutely fantastic. If you open the side up there, that's where your battery is. And that's where your micro SD card goes there. And I've been using a 32GB micro SD card. And if I just get that out, I'll show you what it is. Whoops, there. So that's a SanDisk Extreme 64 gig, sorry, not 32. Pop that back in, nice and easy. I've turned it on by mistake there because I had my finger on the front button, so let's just turn it off a second. And that's it, switching off. So that's what's in there. Pop that back down. On the other side, if we open that up, you've got your micro HDMI port and your USB-C port there. As I say, absolutely great for charging. And then if we have a look on the back, if we turn it on, it's a quick startup. And there we go, all ready to take pictures. SD card preparing, and that's done and dusted. If we have a look at the screen here, you've obviously got your battery, that's your voice control. Shows you that you've got your micro SD card in it. Shows you how many pictures you've taken and how many remaining depending on the resolution that you've set. Down here shows the camera, and it shows that it's on timer at the moment. We've got 20 megapixel resolution. I haven't said it's a touch screen, but it is. So if you just touch that, you see all your options start to come up. Now this is on photo settings, but if we change that, if we click on that there, what you see now is you've got photo, video settings, photo settings, and camera settings. So we'll just have a quick run through those. If you go into video, that's obviously ready to take video. And the same with photo. Click on photo and you're ready to take photo. Video settings, you've got your mode. normal, driving, time lapse, slow motion and still photo and loop photo. Go back, resolution, that's anywhere from 720 60 frames per second all the way through to 4K 30 frames per second. So you've got 2.7K, 1440, 60 frames per second, etc, etc. Image stabilization on. Video encoding, you've got a couple of options there, 264 and 265. I do mean to keep switching it to 265, but I keep forgetting. Angle, your different angles there, wide angle, medium and narrow. And haven't used the distortion calibration, the audio's on. Exposure, you can set it for different exposure from -2 up to +2. You can alter the white balance. Again, lots of things for you to fiddle around with, and meter mode. Not too sure what that is neither, but I'm sure there are the advanced ones out there that will know exactly what it is. So that's your video. And if we go into photo settings, various photo modes, so normal, self-timer, time-lapse, burst. Let's bang it onto normal. Go back into the settings again. Resolution, I've got it set up at 20 megapixels. It goes down to 8 megapixels. You've got your shutter interval, anywhere from 1 second up to 10 seconds. Angle, again, wide, medium or narrow. Hang on. Distortion calibration, again, exposure, the ISO, the white balance and the meter mode, which I'm unsure what that is. This symbol appears, so that's for your voice activation. So if I wanted to take a photo with my voice, I just say, AKASO, take a photograph. Or if you want to do it on video, just say, AKASO, video start. So it switches to video, it starts taking the video, you can see there. Obviously you don't need to rely on the remote control or the voice control, you can simply use the buttons. So that would start or stop the video or take a photograph. That's starting the video, stopping the video, swap it over, put it onto camera, take a video. All nice, easy and straightforward. The screen is bright, but in direct sunlight it is a little bit difficult to see. And I think that the one thing that I would say about it is if I flip it over, you can see this light here. That shows that it's on. I'm going to put it into video mode. And then I'm going to start it and you should see the light start to flash. I'll press the right button. Right, so you can see the light flashing. Now again, when I was in the sea, and I'll show you a picture, you do need to shade it just to be able to see that it's actually on. Maybe if it was a red light, it might be something that's a bit more visible, but that, in all honesty, is the only downside I would say to this camera, that it's difficult to see that it's actually on in bright sunlight. Just stop that. Just going to start recording now so that you can hear my voice. So this is the mic that's on the actual AKASO itself, so you can hear me talking into it now. Do it face forward so that you can hear it there. This is about 2 feet away from me. Just stop that. And if you do take a photo, you can actually hear it. So when I was swimming underwater, I could hear it taking a photo underwater. You can hear that. There's something else that it's really good at is Wi-Fi. If you press the button like that, it turns the Wi-Fi on, and then on your mobile device or your Wi-Fi device, all you need to do is search for the Bravo 6 Plus Wi-Fi and put the password in. You download the app and you can control it remotely from your phone. You can also have a look at videos remotely or photos remotely on your phone as well. So that's it's really useful, but the main thing is it's really quick to set up when you do want to use it. Also, if you want quick actions, just pull the top down, you've got your Wi-Fi, you can lock the screen, you can turn it off, and you've got your voice activation there as well. So nice and straightforward. Very, very good touch screen. Let's turn it off. And that's that. Right, so I'm going to give you an in summary on this. I love gadgets that actually help with your life, and what this AKASO camera has done is it's given me some fantastic memories of the last holiday that we've been on. Being able to video and take photographs underwater, absolutely fantastic. The motion steady on it is superb. I'll just show you a clip now. And this is basically sat on the back of a buggy as we were riding along, and I was holding it freehand. And as you can see, there's very, very little shake on it. Also, when I was under the water swimming along, very, very little shake as I was swimming. So really, really good on the stabilization. Quality of the photos is fantastic. I love the wide angle take that it does on both video and photos. I've said that I think my only concern is this light on the front. It's very difficult to see in bright light, and you do want to ensure that at the end of the day you're taking the video or the photo. If you can't hear it, then that's what you've got to rely on. The Wi-Fi capability is good. It's something that I used, or I have used a couple of times. And again, it's horses for courses. It can come in useful, just like the remote control that you can put on your wrist. The last time I used that, as I say, it wasn't with this camera. It was with another one, and I was paragliding. And obviously, what you don't want to be doing when you're paragliding is messing around and trying to operate this, because it was attached to my body somewhere. So just being able to touch the remote control on my wrist was very, very useful. Again, for just over £100, this has given me memories and will continue to give me memories that are priceless. If I was to invest in another one further down the road, it would be something with a screen on the front as well, just to make it easy when you're taking selfies or when you're videoing yourself doing things. But fantastic. USB-C connector, quick charging. You get the separate charger that I've already shown you. That is well worth the price.